Electromagnetic waves. You see, we have classification of forces in the universe. Basically, there are four types of forces: gravitational, nuclear, and weak nuclear forces. Apart from three forces, all other forces existing in the universe are known as electromagnetic. That means all other forces have got something to do with electromagnetic wave. What are the electromagnetic waves that we are going to study here in detail? Electromagnetic waves means electrical energy, magnetic energy. These in the form of oscillating field being perpendicular to both means electrical vector this way, suppose vertical, horizontally magnetic field vector, they are oscillating, electrical vectors are oscillating, and both are proceeding mutually perpendicular to both in this direction. They are proceeding. So, this would be shown by these three vectors. Electric and magnetic vectors being perpendicular to both and moving in mutually perpendicular to both direction. These are given by because they are oscillating fields. Oscillating fields are given by E naught sine omega t minus kx. These are the equation for progressive waves. V naught sine omega t minus k into x. K is propagation constant and omega is angular frequency. These would be known as peak value or the amplitude of electric and magnetic field. You see the velocity of these waves in free space are given by this ratio E naught over B naught. But at the same time, it's very important to say that the C, value of C, is independent of the amplitudes. Actually, it depends in the ratio. Their ratio will always be equal to C, that is 3 into 10 to the power 8 meter per second. You see, one myth is people generally say that the speed of light is the maximum possible value that we know for the speed. It's wrong. You have to quote in particular that the speed of light in vacuum or free space, that is the highest value of speed that we have attained so far. In glass and water, speed of light is less than this value, so that can't be dealt as highest value. Highest possible value of speed is that of light or electromagnetic wave, which we are writing over here. Suppose you want the speed of electromagnetic wave in some medium, then it's going to be given by this relation 1 upon root mu e. C 1 upon root mu naught epsilon naught. And velocity in some particular medium, it will be root mu epsilon. And if you want to find the ratio C upon V, this is going to be mu upon mu naught epsilon upon epsilon naught. Speed of light in vacuum or free space, speed of light in some medium. When I am saying light, I simply mean electromagnetic wave because light is also electromagnetic wave. Electromagnetic wave has a wide range existing from gamma rays to radio waves. So, the ratio of speed in free space and that in medium, this is known as refractive index of that medium, and within bracket you are going to have relative permeability, relative permittivity. This is given over here. You see, if electromagnetic wave of different frequencies are traveling in different media, then they might have equal frequency, different frequency, but their speed is always going to be equal. That means by changing the frequency, the speed is not going to be affected. Moreover, the contribution of magnetic field in optical properties not considerable. It's only E vector that is mainly responsible to optical effects. Average value of E and B energy in electromagnetic wave is always 0. When we say average value, that means in complete cycle, average value of electric energy will be equal to 0 in one complete cycle. When you square, you could have the average values, but in complete cycle, it's going to be 0. How these waves are produced, you see, basically there are three methods for production. One is if oscillatory charge is there, oscillatory charge, it will see accelerated charge or oscillatory charge, both are responsible for production of electromagnetic waves. It was given by, this idea was basically introduced by scientist Hertz. And whenever electrons jump from higher orbit to lower orbit, in that case also they are responsible for producing electromagnetic waves that might be infrared, optic, this visible light, or even ultraviolet emission is also possible when electrons jump from higher to lower level. When very energetic electron just knocks out some innermost or K cell electrons or L cell electrons, then that space is evacuated and some electron from higher orbit jumps to fill up this space. In this process also electromagnetic waves are produced, which are known as X-ray. In fact, I have told you the production of X-ray by this method, which is shown over here. So these are the three methods for producing electromagnetic waves.